Back with another build review. This build is called the Simple Stacks build. It's been updated, and in this tutorial I'll show you how to install it, and towards the end of the video I'll show you how to do certain things with the add-ons and stuff like that, and how to work certain functions in the build. And I'll try to answer the questions you guys had on different builds. The rules should apply to most builds, and I hope I've answered all of you guys' questions. So let me jump right into it and show you guys how to install it. As you can see, I'm in a fresh Kodi. Alright, so we'll go to the gear icon, and then we'll go to File Manager, and then we'll go to Add Source, and then click on None. Alright, and the build we're downloading is from Aries Wizard. It's http:// repo.aries project.com/magic. Right, and then you click on Done. You can name it whatever you want. I'll just leave it as Magic. And then when you're done, you click OK. I like to scroll to the top, make sure I've entered it correctly. And once you see this, that means you've entered it correctly. Now you'll want to go back. Then you go to add-ons. Then you go to this open box to the top left, and then install from zip file. Alright, then I left it as Magic, so if you named it something else, you'll scroll to that, click on it, and then you'll install it. Alright, so once it's installed, you go up and go to Install from Repository, scroll down to Aries Project, then Program Add-ons, Aries Wizard, and then Install. Alright, so now we'll back out to this screen and then scroll to Programs, Add-ons, and then select Aries Wizard. Now you just give it a moment to pop up. Alright, so once we get to this screen, you'll go to Browse Builds, and you'll scroll down till you see Steven, which is right here. Alright, so once you see that fan art on the side, the guy with the suit and the tie, you know you're at the right place. You click on Steven. Now you want to scroll down to Simple Stacks. That's right here. Alright, so what you want to do now is you'll click on Simple Stacks. I already done a fresh start, so there's no need for me to do it again. If you haven't done so already, I suggest you do a fresh start. Alright, now since I've done the fresh start already, I just click on install and then proceed. And once again, guys, I appreciate you guys watching my channel and subscribing and giving me some feedback. I really appreciate it, as always. And also I even if it's don't feel like I'll take any comment the wrong way. Just leave a comment. If you have any suggestions or anything like that. I know it's hard for me to get back to you guys with a prompt response. I try to answer every question I can, but do know I do read the comments, and I try to answer the questions with the next video I would put up. That's why I said towards the end of this video I'll explain certain things. A couple of you guys asked me about the Quasar add-on. Now that add-on, I haven't tried it on a laptop yet, on the computer, because I know you have to allow your firewall to let the add-on work, so it has to go through your firewall. But I haven't done that. So if it's giving you any problems, I'll show you how to disable that add-on. I've only tried it on my Android devices because there's no firewall, so it works perfect. And also, I strongly recommend you have a VPN when you use that add-on, because it downloads the movies. And it's torrent streaming. So you get your stream from torrents. So while you're watching a movie, it's downloading the file. It also gives you an option if you want to keep the file or if you want to delete it. And that's mostly for those that like to download movies or TV shows and stuff like that. I use it as another option to watch movies and stuff like that. Alright, so now it's extracting the file and it's almost installed. Alright, just a couple more seconds. Alright, so now we wait for a dialog box to pop up, and here we go. And you just want to click no again, and then hit OK. Alright, now we'll go back into Kodi. Alright, so now you want to give it a little moment to do its thing in the background. Let it settle in. And also I left the live TV PVR add-on on here. And it has some channels, you know, like the news and certain things like that. You know, some channels, the world IPTV. You know, if you don't want it on your if you don't want it in your build, I'll show you how to take that off also. That's if you don't know already, I'll show you how to do that. Alright, so let me give you a rundown of this build. Let me matter of fact, let me wait for the widget to load up. There we go. Here we have our EIM, that's the extended info mod. Here we have our movies. Here we have our TV shows. Here we have our next aired. Our sports section. Our kids section. Alright, TV is our live TV, music, and your settings. Alright, now we're back to the extended info mod. In the sub menu, you have your favorites folder and your super favorites. Alright, now when you click on the EIM, it takes you straight into the extended info mod. And from here you could add movies to your library and TV shows to your library. Alright, by long pressing, or you know, just click for this context menu to pop up, and then you'll add to library. Alright, or if you want to watch a movie straight from here, you could just click on the movie. Alright, as you can see on the top, there's a couple of add-ons that work with this. I know UK Turk doesn't work with this. But you click on play. And you could choose which add-on you want to play the movie from. Alright, my go-to add-on is usually Exodus. You know, it works real good if you have a real Debrid account. Alright, let's back out. Now to switch to your TV shows, you just scroll all the way to the left. You click on it one time and you switch to your TV shows. And you can also add your shows from here straight to your library by hitting the context button, or long press the button for this menu to pop up, and then you add to library. As you can see on the bottom left, it's scanning the TV database. I usually wait for it to finish doing what it's doing. Alright, so once that's done, that's in your library. Now let's back out of here. Alright, so before we move on the widget, we have your movie genre, which also is connected to the movie database. Alright, so if let's say you want to watch Western, you just click on it. It'll take you straight to the Western genre in the movie database, the extended info mod. And you have all your Western movies. Alright, and you could play your movie straight from here. Alright. Now, if you have another build or you have a skin and you want to set up the genre, let me show you how to do that also. You go to the your extended info mod. You go to your movies. Alright, you go to the left and you scroll down to genre. And let's say you already add all of these, all of them to the widget already. But let me just show you. Let's say you want to add crime. Click on crime. And then you'll scroll down to edit filters. See, I've added already, but and then you'll go to add to favorites. Alright. Now, certain skins, I've noticed it doesn't allow you to add a widget like how it is in this build through your favorites folder. So that's where the super favorites folder comes in handy. Alright, so once we've added crime to the favorites folder, right, you'll go to your settings and you just navigate to your programs add-on. So whatever skin you're on, whatever build you're on, you go to your programs and then you scroll down to your super favorites. Okay, and you would see this, explore Kodi favorites. Alright, now whatever you added to your favorites folder will be in here. As you can see, I've added all of these to the favorite folders. Right, in this case, let's say these weren't here, I had added crime. So that's how you could also go into your favorites folder. Alright, and if you want to set that as a widget, after you've added all your genre and stuff like that, you'll go into settings, and if the skin that you're on or the build that you're on allows you to add widget, you will navigate to that part. In this case, it's customize home menu. Alright. For instance, I left TV blank. Yeah, I left it blank. There's no widget for that. So what I would do is I'll go to widget. Alright. And as you can see, I've been looking for the favorites folder and it wouldn't be here to add as a widget. Alright, so what I would do is I'll go to add-on, I'll go to programs, then I'll go to super favorites. Alright, and then I'll go to explore Kodi favorites, and then I'll use it as a widget. You can name it whatever you want to. In this video, I'll just leave it the way it is, and then hit OK. Alright, now let's back out. Alright, so we've added that widget on TV, and it's right, it'll show up like this. Alright, so that's how you add the extended info mod genre as a widget. And it automatically comes out like this with this cluster. Alright, so let me take that back out so I can show you the rest of the build. Alright. Alright, so that's how the extended info mod work, and that's how you add your genre to it. Alright, and in the sub menu, I'm showing you we have the favorites folder and the super favorites folder. And keep in mind, guys, whatever you add to your favorites folder will also show up on the widget. So if you don't want this set up as how the with the genre and stuff like that, then you could also delete that from the folder itself and add whatever you want to add. And in the super favorites folder, I left the TV shows genre. This is also from the extended info mod. If you're the type of person that watch, let's say, action and adventures, you click on that and it take you straight to the extended info mod, to action and adventures. Alright, let's back up out of there. So here we have movies, and in the widget, this is the movies I've added for the as a library. The more movies you add, they show up here. This is the one I just added in this video, John Wick. Alright, you could click on it, and this is Exodus. I also added Exodus where you could add movies to your library from Exodus, movies and TV shows. Alright, and John Wick, this is from the extended info mod. So you have different options to add movies to your library. Alright, in the sub menu, you have the movie hub. This is all the movies you also have added to your library if you want it in a different view instead of looking through it through a widget. Now if you have movie sets, it's a John Wick collection because I've added both of these to the library. This one is from the extended info mod and this one is from Genesis. Alright, the TV shows is your TV show library. And just like the movie section, you could add movies from the extended info mod and also from Genesis. And in the sub menu, you have your TV Hub, Bubbles, Elysium, Flixnet, Reborn. Add-ons that work, as of today. It's not a lot of add-ons in this build, just the ones that, 80 or 90% of the times work. Alright, same thing for the movies in the sub menu. Alright, here, I missed something, sorry. In the movie section, when you click on movies, it takes you to the Exodus movies, the movies part of Exodus. Let me show you how to add a movie to your library also. Let's just go into most popular. And let's say you want to add Baby Driver to your library. You long press or hit your button for this context menu to pop up, and you would just add to library. Alright. Now you can see it's been added. Baby Driver is right here. If you want to watch it later or you want to, just have it as a collection, but there you go. It's right here. All right. The same thing with the TV shows. When you click on TV shows, it takes you to the TV shows section of Exodus. Let's go to people watching. And the same thing, you long press or hit the button for this context menu to pop up, and you would add to library. All right, and it will be in the widget or it'll be in the hub, which you could find in the sub menu. Okay. Here we have next aired for the widget. We have TV networks, and this is from Elysium. If you want to watch shows that come on, let's say on AMC, all right, so these are all the shows that comes on the TV network AMC, and you'll have all the shows here. All right, when you click on next aired itself, the TV shows you add to your library from the extended info mod or from Exodus will appear here. If they air in and they up to date, they will show right here, and it will show you the next day the show will come on. As you can see, the next one is, well, today is Thursday, 3:16 in the morning, and this particular show, the next airing will be 10 p.m. Thursday. This one's Saturday, 10 p.m. Saturday, July 15th, and so on and so forth. All right. Here we have our sports section. When you click on sports, it takes you to the live premiership add-on. All right, you could still add. I left this build, with bare add-ons because you could add more add-ons. I didn't want to clutter it with a whole bunch of add-ons, and there's no rooms for your add-ons that you use, normally use. So that's space for that, and you could add your own add-ons. But I've tested all of these, all the add-ons I put on, and if they work, less than 70%, I won't add it. And these add-ons, they work good. You have Sports Arena, Falcon Sports, Quantum Sports, UK Turks, Vortex, and Maverick Sports. Okay, and I've noticed Quantum Sports, it's pulling streams from different add-ons, from Deliverance, Fido. It's a good add-on. All right, here we have our kids section. In the widget, we have our Disney collection, and this is from Elysium. When you scroll to the left, it's you get the newer shows, the newer movies from Disney, opposed to scrolling to the right. You get the older shows. Alright, clicking on kids itself. This takes you to Bobby's cartoons. Alright, in the submenu we have Bob's Kids, Quantum Kids, Falcon Kids, and Kids Arena. Alright, here we have our TV section. And I've tested most of these out. I only, to tell you the truth, I only tested IPTV channels. And they work pretty good. I've only tried the one that uses F4M. That's this one. I've tried a couple of channels from UK and USA, but I've noticed in most add-ons the UK channels is iffy. You'll find more channels in the USA add-on, any IPTV that has USA. All right. So in submenu we have Quantum, Falcon Ultra TV, and Maverick IPTV. Alright, now here we have our live TV. Now you could keep this if you wish. I've added this just in case you want it or or not. In the submenu you have your guide, recordings, timers, and search. Let's go into live TV. And right now it's on let me see, you hit the back button. It's on USA. I got out of it. It's on USA. And most of the channels I've tried, it works. It didn't kick me out after 10 seconds. Some of them I've tried for like 10 minutes straight. So the plan is for Bobo and Quip and you see this is in 1080p. Say go to Yes TV. Alright. You have classic art shows. It doesn't have any like movie channels like Showtime and Stars or any premium channels like that, but it has just your miscellaneous channels. And as always with live channels, some of them work, some of them don't work.
Seen as, a great divider, if you will, but really there's a...
I usually,
and these are the factors.
On my other device, I usually watch the news and stuff like that. Alright, let's try the ESPN. I haven't tried the ESPN yet. Give it a couple of seconds to catch on. It's in 720. Oh, this one's off. Let's try NFL Network. Alright, it also works. It's in 720. Let's try one more. Let's try MLB. I've tried the UK channels on here. Like I said, I don't know if it's just me, but most of them are going down for some reason. Alright, you give it a moment to catch up. As you can see, it's in 720. Alright, let's switch to, it's a World IPTV. You could go to all channels. You have different countries on here. It's a lot of channels. But here's 1,000 and change. You even have religion. You have USA local. That's all the way on the bottom. You have a whole bunch of channels. Alright, here you have your music section. In the widget you have top 40. Your charged web top 100. Alright, that's your music videos. Here you have Karma, TuneIn Radio, top 40 charts, and Now Music. And here's your settings. In your submenu in your settings you have programs, music add-ons, video add-ons, your file manager, your quit, and your shutdown. Alright, now if you wish to keep this live TV, you just go to settings, or if you want to delete it, you'll go to settings and skin settings. Alright, customize home menu. Slide to the left and then scroll down to live TV, and then you'll go right here to the X, and that will take it off the home menu screen. Alright, and once you've done that, you should go to add-ons, my add-ons, PVR clients, PVR IPTV simple client, and then you could disable it. Alright, so that's if you don't want to keep it. That's fine, and then you'll be done with it. Now for the Quasar add-on, like I said, for a computer, you have to bypass through your firewall and stuff like that for it to work. If you get any errors or anything and you don't know how to set it up, you can also take that out. You'll go into settings, add-ons, my add-ons. Alright, first you'll have, there's two of them. You'll go to program add-ons first, and then uninstall Quasar Burst, or you could just disable it until you figure it out. You don't want no errors popping up on your screen. If it's annoying, you could just disable it until you figure it out, or you could uninstall it. Alright, and after you've done that, you'll go to video add-ons, and then scroll down to Quasar. Click on that and you could disable it and uninstall it. If you try to disable it or uninstall this add-on first in the video add-ons, it won't allow you to until you do the Quasar Burst first. Alright, now to set it up, it depends on which device you're on. On my other Android device, it just started work. It just works, I guess, because it's Android. I'm not sure, but you'll go to Quasar, long press or hit your context button. You go to settings, and in general, you slide to the right, and you have to choose a download path. As you can see on my Android device, is storage. Let me show you. It'll usually be on this screen. Alright, I'll go to my external storage, and then I went to downloads, or whatever you want to download the movies or whatever from. And then once I'm in the downloads, I went to the top, I made a new folder. Let me call it, I call it anything. I call it movies. I call it movies too, because I already have a folder called movies in there. Click OK. Alright, and then I'll scroll down to movies too, and then go to OK on the top. Alright, so every time I watch a movie from Quasar, it'll download the movie or whatever file into movies too. And once you've done that, you scroll down and you just go to OK. Click OK. Alright, let me show you how this add-on works. Let me back out. Let me go to my video add-ons. me scroll down to Quasar right here. Let's go to movies. I'm gonna go to most popular. And also, as you can see, you can add your track account. Now, when you first install the build and you first run it, it'll take a few for it to, do its thing. And also, if you're on a different build or if you want to set up your own skin, it's there are a lot of I've searched for it on YouTube. There are a lot of there's a couple of videos out on how to download it and install it on your device, and it's easy to set up. It's not that hard. I just searched in YouTube. I just searched for how to set up Quasar on Kodi, and it takes like 3-4 minutes, not even that. But anyway, let's look for a movie that's been out that has good quality. Let's go to Kong. So it's looking for the providers, and it's resolving torrent files and scraping trackers right now. Alright, so these are the files. Let's try the first one. Okay, so it buffers first before it starts playing. And like I stated, it's best if you have a VPN to do this, because I don't want nobody to get in in anything while using this add-on. It's best if you have a VPN. As you can see on the bottom, it's downloading. Alright, and it's also in 1080p. Let me stop it. Now it says keep down. It asks you if you want to keep downloading. If you want the movie, you could click yes, or I usually click no. Delete downloaded files, I click yes. So it's not in that movies 2 folder I created. It's not in there. Alright, so that's how that works. This is just for those that wants to down. To me, I see this for somebody that likes to download movies or TV shows. It's useful for them. But yeah, this is the build, guys. The simple stacks build. I hope you like it. Give me any comments, or if you have any feedback, let me know. And as always, I thank you guys for watching. And if you're new, subscribe to the channel, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you.